what I'm going to talk about it. I mean, you guys, there's amazing people here. I mean, you guys talk a lot about technique and things like that. And I just did a trip back in Colombia a few days ago, and it kind of made me think about something I wanted to talk about it. You know, I think I want to go back to where everything started, and I want to talk about where everything starts is where things are grow is the dirt. You know, and you know, when you read about, I mean, I'm not from here. My parents come from farmers, so I'm very sensitive about all that. But, you know, America was up to the 1940 of farmland, and it's been kind of, it just kind of became a bit of a lot of industrialization, and it's pretty sad to see that. I live in California, so I think we are very lucky in California. We have everything there. But I think I want people to really, especially the people in the industry and even the media and all of those people that write about food, to kind of have a message for everyone that touch it, that we need to go back to where we started. And things need to be different in everywhere we are. I mean, you can't grow things in Nashville that you can grow in California, or you can grow things in New York, you can grow in Chicago, but like really be aware about a surrounding and create this, you know, ecosystem to be able to just, you know, this is the American food. We talk about American food, what it is, you know, it needs to come from the bottom of it, from the dirt. So I was just a little bit about, you know, I mean, obviously my restaurant there's a lot of technique and things like that, but I didn't want to talk about it. I wanted to be conscious and have a dialogue with people, because I'm a little bit worried about what's going to be happening in the next, you know, few years. And I don't know, in 2050, the population is going to be doubled by 40%. And the only land that's going to be available is about 10% of the lands that we have now. So what's going to be the future of food? What's going to be the future of America? But what's going to be the future of the world? So that's what I want to talk about it. And I mean, you guys, you know, you guys are all in the industry, and maybe also be a little bit conscious about it. And I think you guys doing it, which is amazing. But I think this word needs to be spread all over. And you know, when you look at someone that I'm not going to say name, but there is people in the industry, and they're like on top, and they use industrial things that from farming that is not even a farm, that it's just been created by, I don't know, mixing something together, I don't know, GMO, things like that, and they put that on the menu. That needs to stop. We need to go back to what it is. You know, when I started in San Francisco, the only restaurant that made me who I am today, I think, that was working with Jeremiah Tower at Stars, because what he had on his menu is, which you didn't really see anywhere else, and it was in the 1990s, which was over 20 years ago, is he was very particular about and understand where the food was coming from, which farmer he was dealing with. He was understanding, you know, the process of it, and that was kind of amazing. You know, I mean, I come from France, and you know, a lot of chefs have farm, but a lot of chefs don't have farms. So it was kind of refreshing to see that. And that was 20 years ago, and we're still working on this, and it's still not as developed that it should be. And so I'm here to, you know, to just trying to continue and to just kind of give my voice, and I hope that people can join me with kind of this idea. And that's, I think that's what the future of American food is going to be, if we go back to where it should be and just grow from it. And anybody that is from everywhere, just, I don't know where you guys from, or most of you guys from where? New York, I know. There's California, there's other places in the United States, I guess. Where?
New Orleans.
New Orleans, okay.
Michigan.
Michigan, okay. What do you guys grow in Michigan?
Oh, cherries and corn and Well,
we grow everything.
Awesome. All right.
we grow lettuce and herbs and
Lettuce.
root crops and
Yeah, baby root crops, micros.
Okay, so there's things that you grow there, but there is maybe probably crops that you could not because the dirt doesn't allow. So, but it needs more people like you, to be able, I don't know, to just create this. And maybe the chef, the industry needs to come to you a little bit more. Do you sell to restaurant or?
Stuart, who was here, was one of our first customers. Yeah, that's why.
He's over there.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
trained us.
He was our mentor.
Do you find any struggle on doing this, or do you?
Yeah, it's work all the time, and no vacations, and
It's insanity, just like in a restaurant.
Exactly. Well, I think
once a week.
I mean, this is the difficulty of it. We had a lecture not a long time ago in San Francisco, and we brought sous chef brought their farmers, and the problem is that you guys work 24/7. You guys love what you do, but I think there is not enough support around it. So I think as chef, we have the responsibility to make sure that we are supporting you, and it's not about instant gratification and finding the product right away. It's about really going to you guys and get whatever you grow, and then this is our responsibility to create food from that and not telling you what to do. So I think that was kind of like when I wanted to talk about it, because I think my last travel in Colombia kind of awakened me a little bit. I went to a place where it's rich in everything, and then the first things that I ate was things that coming from America, and they were not fostering, and they were not taking care about what they had, at home. So it's everywhere like that, and it's happening here. So that's what I wanted to talk about. It nothing really important. So. Anyway, I just got off the plane, so how are you guys doing? Good? I think I'm the last one, so that's all. You guys have any question?
Oh, so did you ever sit down and look at the soil, like in the garden, and just kind of sit there, and just kind of.
Yeah, I used to.
And then pretty soon it starts to move.
Yeah.
And you see like little teeny bugs.
I think this is amazing. I have a friend of mine. Her name is Laura Parker, and she does soil testing, like wine testing, and it's pretty amazing. I think it's soil is very reminiscent of where you are, and then to make sure that you love it and take care of it. I think it's important. My family had the potato farm up in Brittany, so spend a lot of time on the field and rolling the soil. I mean, it's amazing. We have to take care of it, because I think this is the core of where the world's going to go as far as food and anything else. So, but we can hang out in Michigan if you want. And
Sure, come to our house.
I would love to.
We have a big tent we put up in the summer.
So, you guys have any other question? There's a lot of people that are here that I just admire. It's so great. Hi, how are you? One of my favorite restaurants. Any other question, guys? No? Are we good? Ready to drink?